Frequency update for the week of November 21st, 2012. Due to the lateness of this update this week, we are changing our venue. We apologize for not providing it in a timely manner, but due to energy shifting, bodies healing, and allowing the new frequency to be fully in place, Meleriessee has been unable to put out the information. On this update, we will talk about the 11th gateway and what it means for each of us, along with a special message from the Unified Whole Command on the subject. On November 22nd, 2012, we are entering into another portal of light to take us into deeper levels of ourselves. This month has more activations that are readying each of us to go into the depths of our soul, to be more fully ready within the physical realm to hold onto the light frequencies that are going to occur within the planet. It will depend upon your physical creation with your spiritual essence and what occurs for you individually. But in truth, what this means is that the deeper your awareness, the more in-depth frequency you will receive. So what happens when your body is hit with lower vibrational energies? You experience it through your four-body system until it can become one body of light. And usually you need to experience it in all of the four bodies. The order that this happens depends upon which ones are the strongest and which are the weakest. The stronger body of the physical, etheric, emotional, and mental levels will deal with it first. It usually happens in this way. Then the ones on the end of the chain will be hit the hardest. If you have been doing this work for many years, then you probably have strengthened all of these bodies, which means that now it's time to fully accept the physical body as one body of light. Through these activations of this month, many individuals will be challenged very physically within their structures. It is a time when the timelines are coming together to create the total existence of your reality, and the physical essence will house all the other bodies. It needs to shift and change into that new reality and fully accept the light body as one body of light. All of the bodies are coming into one unified field of reality to fully accept the next wave of frequency, which happens to be the last wave of the 1111 cycles. The gateway of an 1111 occurring on November 22nd is going to be a massive change within each person upon the planet. So whatever you're experiencing presently, step into it further. Utilize the higher vibrations to assist the bodily functions, and know that when you are feeling physically ill, not to use the word quote unquote sick. It will make you feel worse. We are being challenged presently through the physical essence, and when that happens, all your timelines are coming together to be fully released. So we are being challenged to be better, to be more whole, to accept our highest divinity within us. The body is going to ache. It is going to hurt in places you thought you had healed, but it all must be released. We know because this happened to Meleriessee this past week, as she walked into a public place that had some lower viral energies and her body was challenged. What she realized through the process, that this attack actually was a gift, because the parts that were weak physically are now becoming stronger with the work that she is doing on the higher vibrational levels. She has not had to feel this type of energy for several years, as she thought she had moved beyond getting sick. Per Dr. Lorphin, the intergalactic healer of the Great White Lodge of Sirius, you must not allow yourself to go down the pathway of feeling badly of what you have attracted. You are a strong being of light, and the parts of your cellular memory within the body that needed to rise above with the rest are now being released. Utilize your skills of high vibratory communication through visualization of the rays of God to assist you in raising the physical essence to meet your spiritual enlightenment. The challenge is great, but the rewards are even greater because the upcoming activations will take you into more depth than you ever could imagine. Utilize only natural remedies, as anything else will cause more holes to occur within your cellular structure. Be strong through this process, and you will see a different being appear within you. Thank you, Dr. Lorfin. If you are not being challenged physically, then your structure is very strong and probably are releasing through your emotional and or your mental levels. Utilize the same philosophy of the rays of God, spectrums of light, and higher vibrational energies to assist the removal of the old elements. This is our preparatory stage of development as we are about to walk through another entryway of light that is beyond anything we can imagine. The more we can do through this process within ourselves, the more we can hold it until December 21st. The doorway represents our mastery in its highest frequency, so what does not fit your pathway of mastery needs to be removed, no matter how deep the challenge must be. Step into your new reality. Be true to yourself, so that the doorway can now be opened and for others to see your true reflection. We now have the cosmic energies from the Unified Whole Command. Greetings. We come to you in the consciousness of the Great Divine Director, Master Thoth and Albert Einstein. We thank you for listening at this time to your own hearts and divine creation that is accelerating within your being of light. We know that some of the challenges each of you are facing seem insurmountable, but in truth they are just a small hill to climb in the process of mounting the highest aspect of your divinity. This process is great, but the rewards are even greater as each of us comes together in our full aspects aligned into one being of light. The cellular structure is being broken apart like a huge volcano. As this occurs, an individual needs to know what is needed and what needs to be forgotten. The solar eclipse of this month has created these elements to break apart into a new reality, and sometimes an individual feels as if they are reliving some of the old aspects. This is no longer true. The parts that need to be removed will be done through accessing the highest parts of your divinity by allowing the lower parts to be removed. So in Meleriesee's case, she is removing old aspects in many timelines in which she did not survive. It's part of the cellular structure, and in order for her to move into the next phase of her existence, it must be done. It comes into play with a mental mind of surrender from those timelines. As she has worked with the higher energies, she has allowed the healing to occur. It does not mean that she is not physically feeling it, because parts of those timelines need to be fully accepted by her newest divinity of light that she has integrated within her. We use her as an example so that others can understand that it does not matter what level of consciousness or creation that you are working with, these elements are going to occur for everyone. We all know that everything happens for a reason, so take a look at what you're experiencing. Go beyond the feeling of the pain, whatever it may be, and accept the transition that is occurring. Every light worker at this time that is intending to go further into the development of their light body is feeling a loss and not sure what to do. The transition needs to happen in order for the new reality to be fully accepted. Without the acceptance, then we cannot step into the doorway without the old elements in place. That is when catastrophe can result within the structure of the individual. The energies are becoming increasingly more powerful, and you are a being of light that has asked to be one of the light workers, to work with this light into the earth and others. You are the first wave of beings that are being challenged into deeper levels of your consciousness within your physical existence. If you are going into these depths, Congratulations, you are among the first, and will show others how it is being done. You are one step in front and allowing this frequency to be fully embodied within you. Those that are not feeling it as much need to go at a slower pace. We understand that this process is anything but easy. It is very difficult and can be so challenging. Each individual must feel as if they need to allow the frequencies to flow within the new existence of the reality, within the space and time that is right for them. So this is the preparation stage. The 1111 doorway of mastery will allow each individual to step into a higher level of their initiation phase. As we have explained, the process to get to this point will determine where you are going as an initiate. Some may have just left the hall of ignorance. Some may be willing to walk into their new awareness, and then there are those that are further along. There will be increased light frequencies within each individual and upon the planet. There is one activation when love and light vibrational energies will be increased deeply, so it is time to fully accept your divinity in a new way of existence. When we share what you will be experiencing, please know that this is a personal experience. What we want for everyone is to feel their essence in complete oneness of their beginning, angelic self, galactic self, multidimensional self, and human self. It is all coming into this creation. That is why the challenges are great, as all of these elements are coming into play. It is a very powerful time to allow the totality of your beingness to fully be accepted into your physical reality. So take time on this day of November 22nd to fully accept all those parts of yourself to come into creation. Those of you that are being challenged will be feeling elements differently throughout the course of the day. It is a time to fully accept all parts of yourself to come into your true essence. You deserve it, and it's time to do so. So when you connect, see yourself going through the gateway as the frequency is spinning around you, bringing all parts of yourself together as you feel your true essence expanding within your physical body. See the mental, emotional, etheric, and the physical bodies all becoming one body of light as it was in the beginning. We walk with you through these immense changes and deeply honor you for being on the planet at this time of awakening for all of us. We are the unified whole in oneness, reaching our essence unto yours. Namaste. We at Walking Terra, Christa, would also like to send blessings and love for everyone for a beautiful Thanksgiving holiday, which is celebrated in the United States of America. It is one of gratitude. So let us take in this moment on November 22nd and feel the deep gratitude of allowing these energies to be fully within our consciousness on this physical creation upon planet Earth. Join us for a special ceremonial call on Thursday, November 22nd. All are welcome to join us as we connect with the energies of the 11th Gateway of Mastery, 11 a.m. Pacific Time, 2 p.m. Eastern, and 1900 hours Universal Time. In addition, utilizing our 1111 activation meditation will greatly assist in achieving optimal results for this energy. It is available here on YouTube. Namaste and many blessings. We are one.